So, funny story.
God, if we didn't meet her, bro, we would be literally stranded.
All right. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. I've got something in my throat, like sore throat, so pardon if I sound like weird. All right, we are going to Kin-Ha Cenote, just to the west of Puerto Morelos. So we're gonna take a colectivo from here, downtown Cancun, down to Puerto Morelos, and then going west to Kin-Ha Cenote. Now, I'm not quite sure how we're gonna get there as far as the colectivos. The station is about a 30-minute walk, about 2 kilometers away. But if they just run up and down north to south on the 307, then I'm thinking we could just hop on like while it's going there. Because right now it's looking like if we want to go to the station, you have to go up north, like I said, 2 kilometers-ish, and then it's gonna take us back south. So I'll let you know what we do. So see you in a little bit. All right, so it was about a 10-ish minute walk to get on the right side of the 307 going southbound to Puerto Morelos. We're gonna see if we can try to flag down a colectivo. If not, we're just gonna have to like get a taxi and take us back to the station, because I don't know if the like colectivos would be too full heading down to Playa del Carmen or Puerto Morelos. All right, so I flagged down a colectivo that was passing. I'm right here on the intersection of the 307 and Avenida Nichupte. I can't recall, I can't remember. I saw a sign somewhere. But I flagged down one, I knew it wasn't for us, and I just asked him where to wait for a bus or a colectivo. And he told me right where he picked up some people up right here in this little thing right here. We're literally in the little circle intersection, basically on the right side going southbound. And we just gotta wait for a colectivo that says Playa del Carmen, because it's just going south. So it's basically Cancun, Puerto Morelos, and then Playa del Carmen. So we're gonna get off at Puerto Morelos, and it's gonna take us westbound into more west, and that's where the Cenote Kin-Ha is. All right, so funny story. We were waiting down over there by 307 and Nichupte Avenue, that intersection. We saw a couple of those Cancun to Playa del Carmen buses, but none of them stopped, so I'm guessing they were probably all full to the brim. So we actually ended up doing is walking 30 minutes north to the station of the colectivos, and it's also right next to the 80 bus. And honestly, right now, super sweaty and super tired, feet hurt. We might actually just take an 80 bus all the way to Puerto Morelos, and then just take a colectivo from there to Kin-Ha Cenote. But you know, this is how you learn. We do it for you guys. So please like and subscribe and leave a comment or a question. All right, so what we ended up doing was we took the 80 bus. It dropped us off here at this Pemex gas station / whatever, the stop for Puerto Morelos. It was only 46 pesos per person, so pretty cheap. It was about a 45-minute drive, and now we have to go west, seeing how we're gonna get there. Definitely don't want to take a taxi. I want to see how we can get there to the cenotes. There's like a Ruta de Los Cenotes, so we're gonna see how we're gonna get there. Just gonna ask around, see if anyone knows how. You definitely don't want to take a taxi. All right, so we just asked this lady back there in this place. You said the bus dropped us off like right over here. So she said walk right here, and then take a right on the 7. I think that's the street, what the street is called. And then there's all the vans that go to the Ruta de Los Cenotes. So we're just walking right here and then taking a right 2 blocks, and then it should take us there. So yeah, adventure, guys. This is what it is. I'm also, huh?
She means the 7-Eleven?
Oh, okay, maybe the 7. Maybe she said that there's and maybe she's talking about the 7-Eleven. Take a right here at the 7. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think it was take a right at the 7-Eleven and then walk a few blocks down. So we're walking right here that way. Okay, I think we're in the right spot. So she said She said like turn something at the 7, so I'm guessing it was past the 7-Eleven, and then you'll see the park. She said the parque. I think this is it. And we should keep walking, I think, and we'll see some vans, maybe. I'm not sure. I think I see a guy with the van over there. So if it's not further down here, then we're gonna go back. It's like a van behind us somewhere. Somewhere over there. So if there's nothing more over here, then we'll just go back there. We're gonna go ask this van over here what is up. All right, so it did end up being that van, and that is the name of the station. And it was just about 1 minute walk. This is where we were at the station, and this is where the bus dropped us off. After that, it's an additional 23 minutes from the station to Cenote Kin-Ha. However, the colectivo doesn't actually go into that little additional zigzag you see, but dropped us off right here. All right, so the bus stopped us right here, or the colectivo stopped us right here. And now I think it's a pretty long walk over there. I haven't checked how much it is from Google, but you can see right there. Actually, that's not what I'm going to, but Kin-Ha Cenotes. We're probably gonna grab a taxi maybe that we see heading there. Okay, I just asked a lady who was right here, going the same way, not the same cenote, but going the same way. And someone's gonna pick her up, but we're going to probably flag down a taxi. Yeah. All right, so funny story. So that person right there, that is not a taxi. We got off at the same, this young lady got at the same stop as us, and she was, I asked her like where she's going. She said to, well, right behind us, Cenote La Noria, that's where she works. And then Kin-Ha is like right across the street. So right there is that entrance for the other cenote, La Noria. And then this is Kin-Ha right in front of us. So we're going over here. So yeah, we just asked, it's like, hey, can we catch a ride then? Like for sure. Because unless you're booking it with like an agency that has like everything included, like transportation, if you're not going outside of that, like you have to find your own transportation, meaning either to rent a car or do like us, get a bus, get on a colectivo, catch a ride. Because also taxis do not come here to this, like these cenotes and stuff, only through like a bus, agency and stuff like that. So we'll probably have to catch a ride again on the way back. And very awesome gentleman. He kind of told us all this and cenotes and stuff, like what he recommends. His name was Rodrigo. So Rodrigo, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the ride. And also, what was that young lady's name? Daphne. Also, Daphne, thank you so much for asking Rodrigo if he would give us a ride. Thank you. Mwah.
Bro, if we didn't meet her, bro, we would be literally stranded.
Okay, we're approaching the front entrance, I think. Yeah, there's also like some horses.
Horseback ride. I
guess so. And then yeah, so our bus from downtown Cancun left at 11:41, and through our whole trip right now, it's now 2 hours later, 1:40. Horses. Yeah. Another thing that Rodrigo was telling me is that Cenote Kin-Ha, like a lot of agencies used to come here, but not anymore. Like there's a lot of like 5-star reviews and lots of 1-star reviews, meaning people either have a great experience here or a terrible experience because like the people are rude and that kind of stuff. Yeah, and he's telling me like the agencies don't really send a lot of people here anymore. More like Cenote La Noria, or Cenote El Zapote or something like that. So yeah, wish us luck. All right, y'all, so what is up? We are here. We just paid. We're gonna see the 2 cenotes. It is $400 per person, and then if you're paying with car like I did, it's 5% additional on top of that. So instead of 840, and then they give you, and then you're just gonna change right here, and then after that, for having a locker, it's $100, 100 pesos deposit. So you give them the key, they give you the key, and then obviously like a deposit. So once you bring the key back, they give you 100 pesos back. I don't think, well, she didn't say if the life jackets were an extra cost, but I don't really need one. Keeson might need one. that's what I do. Gonna get changed, really. I'm gonna put on some Vibrams, you know, the toe shoes, so that I don't have to walk in my shoes or barefoot. So I'm gonna get changed. I have a locker, and then there's 2 cenotes here. One is like 10 minutes away, and then the transport that goes there leaves about, I think, every hour and a half. And it like just left like 5 minutes ago, so one's not coming back until a little bit. So we're gonna go to the first cenote here that is like at the entrance, and then we're gonna go to the other cenote later. All right, we are all changed up, and they're actually gonna take it to the first one. There's actually someone going right there to that one. I said we were gonna go to the first one and then the second one. We were going to the second one and then the first one because the transport wasn't there, but it looks like we're gonna go to that first one first. I don't know which one that is, but she's gonna get a life jacket. I'm not gonna get a life jacket because I can swim. And also, I just don't like how life jackets feel. All right, so we're on our way to that first cenote. It is about a 20-minute ride there on the back of this trailer. Very bumpy, got my toe shoes on. And it's been quite the adventure getting here from downtown Cancun. And right now at this point, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that it's worth it. Another thing that I do want to mention is that, of course, I knew it was going to be the much smarter and easier thing to book this with a travel site or a travel agency. That way that transportation was included. However, I just wanted to try out the transportation and getting here on my own because I knew that was just going to be just as much of an adventure as the cenote itself, as well as just getting to know a little bit more about how to use the public transportation in Cancun, as well as what to do and what not to do. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and click that notifications bell so you can stay tuned for part 2, where I quite literally take a deep dive into Cenote Kin-Ha and show you why it might be the most exciting cenote in Cancun.